back to Dolphins United, the platform for Dolphins. You heard me. It is the game of the week, in my opinion. All right. We are in, well, I'm not, but the team, we, the Dolphins, are in Germany to face Pat Mahomes, them boys, the Chiefs. All right. This game, I know we haven't beat nobody of substance yet this year. I get it. You know, there's reason to be a little bit concerned. Although I would say we played them at their house. It's not like we were at home playing these teams, right? So that is something there, because when you're playing on the road, it's already tough. So you could just imagine playing a powerhouse on the road, even tougher. This game, although a big game, ain't the end-all be-all. We're still going to play some teams at the end of the season that will be vying for playoff contention, and we're going to have to beat them, whether at their house or our house. But while it ain't the end-all be-all, and while it ain't, you know, the difference maker of the season, it's a big game. Let's not sugarcoat it. This is a really good team, the Chiefs, that won a Super Bowl last year. Yes, do they look like last year's team right now? No, they don't. Whether it be injuries or lack of production at wide receiver, for example, or whatever it is, they don't look like the same Chiefs that won a championship last year. But at some point in last year's season, they didn't look like the Chiefs that won the Super Bowl either. So this is a team that can ramp it up whenever they need to win a championship, all right? To go down the long stretch and win games and win a championship. And they battle tested. They know how to win the big games. That's without question. They're also a team that's coming off an ugly loss to a division rival. Now, some people are going to be looking at this game, all right? They're going to be thinking to themselves, because they don't know better, all right? And I'm the guy here to tell you better. They're going to be looking at this game like, okay, the Chiefs just lost to the Broncos. Cool. We beat the Broncos by 50, 70-20. This is some of y'all. The math ain't math, and we smoking these boys. All right? Like, that's how y'all gonna think. Like, they lost to the Broncos and they gonna beat us? Nah, we smoking them. Now, we might very well win this game, but it ain't gonna be because we smoked Broncos who happened to beat the Chiefs last week. No, that ain't the reason. All right? Because if that was the case, then one, why did we lose to the doggone Buffalo Bills if we've beaten the Patriots twice this year and they lost to them? The Bills lost to the Patriots. The Patriots come play us, they lose. You see that? You see what happens there? All right? Or the Jets, when we play them on Black Friday, will be like, you know what? We smoking them because the Bills smoked the Dolphins and we beat them. You see what I'm saying? So, like, let's not do that. Because we don't want the Jets thinking that they about to smoke us because they beat the Bills who we couldn't beat, right? Let's not do that. It was a division rival. They know each other. They have history. They've lost 15 straight times to that team. They was bound to get one. All right? So let's pause, okay? And let's think. Pause, think. That's not the reason why we win this game. Here's why we win this game if we can win it. It's because we did what we did last time. Plus, what did you do last time, DP? Because I don't remember. Well, let me refresh some of y'all memory. In 2020, we played this same Pat Mahomes' team. They had Tyreek at the time. And we started out hot. Now, should it have been better than what it was? Honestly, yeah, should have been. All right, we should have destroyed them based on what happened early in the game. But that's not what happened. Okay? We forced 2 interceptions and a fumble, if I'm not mistaken, or something like that, early in the game. At minimum, it was 2 interceptions early in the game, first quarter. And we got 10 points out of it. Should have been more. We only got 10 points out of it. We was up 10-0. Then we was down 14-10 in a matter of time. All right? And after that, they just kept on going. All right? They had Tyreek on an end around for a touchdown. Fast. All right? Moving. They had a punt return for a touchdown. Like, they destroyed us. Okay? After we, got turnovers on Pat Mahomes early and was sacking him for a 30-yard sack and stuff like that, after all that, they settled down and they came back and they whooped our behinds up until late, where we made a little late rally at the beginning of the third. At the end of the third, beginning of the fourth, we was down 30-10, and then we made it respectable. All right, we lost a respectable game. I think it was 33-27 or something like that. So we kept it respectable, but it wasn't enough. We ended up losing that doggone game. And, it just is what it is. That's what happens. We got to do the same thing against Pat Mahomes as far as taking the turnovers. The plus, because we got to him, we was getting pressure at times, and we got the turnovers. We have to convert those turnovers into touchdowns and stay ahead of them, and we give ourselves a good chance to win. Now, that's easier said than done. Last week, Pat Mahomes didn't look the best. This week, he's going to look to avenge that. All right? He don't want to look bad for 2 weeks. He hates losing just as much as everybody else. He's going to be coming to do something to the doggone Dolphins defense. Now, reinforcements have come, right, for the Dolphins defense. We now have Jalen Ramsey there. X looked like he possibly could play. I jumped the gun last week thinking he was going to be playing. Hopefully this week he will play. We'll see. All right? Brandon Jones is going to be out, but that's cool. It's all right. Christian Wilkins is still there. Sealer's still there. Chubb, who's been playing really good so far this year, is there. Kind of knows Pat Mahomes a little bit. Understands what this means going in. Phillips is back, healthy. He looked good last week. David Long hopefully will play this game as well. And then Holland is back. Like, we have reinforcements. Elliott's still there. Baker, who got the 30-yard sack last time we played him, he's there. You see what I'm trying to say? We're really getting back on defense. All right? When it comes to defense, we're getting back. We should be able to hold our own. The defense is starting to gel. They're starting to understand what Vic Fangio wants, and they're starting to execute a little better on what Vic Fangio wants. So we have a little bit of reinforcements that's going to help us out against a high-powered offense in the Kansas City Chiefs, who are just looking for a breakout game with that offense. And this is the one that they're circling because they want to make sure that playing a good team, they could hold up and they could do what they need to do to get back into that Super Bowl gear, right? That's what they're going to be looking to do against us, and it's going to be a tough game. Let's be honest. This is not one of those games that you sleep well on Saturday night knowing that you got the dub, right? This is going to be a tough game for us. We got to really do our due diligence in this game to make sure that we are on our P's and Q's, no stupid stuff, right? We can't be lining up offsides Christian Wilkins. Like, we can't be doing that, right? We can't have stupid shoves after the whistle on the quarterback. We can't be holding on third down in the defensive backfield, creating a new set of downs for Pat Mahomes. Pass interference, I'm okay with if it makes sense, right? But holding, I'm not cool with. We can't be doing the 5-yard stuff. If we're preventing touchdowns and we're pass interfering deep, I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. All right, because you never know what'll happen on the next play. But we can't be having the stupid stuff, right? We can't be doing the stupid stuff on offense. We can't be doing the stupid stuff. We can't be fumbling. We can't be trying to get 2 extra yards after the first down we already got. And then pushing, you know what I'm saying? And then we fumble, right? We can't, or pressing, not pushing, pressing, and then we fumble. We can't be doing that. We can't be throwing stupid interceptions to it straight to the DB. We can't do that, all right? We can't be dropping doggone 3rd down passes, 2nd down and long passes. We can't be doing the short touchdown passes. We can't be doing that. Everybody, we can't be missing field goals. We can't be shanking punts. All right, punter's a little suspect right now, by the way. His blanks, they're coming, I'm trying to tell you. All right, we can't be doing stuff like that. We got to be on our P's and Q's. This is the game. You got to play a perfect game to win this game convincingly. Can we win this game with a few mistakes? Yeah, we got a high-powered offense, defense starting to gel. Convincingly, which I want to win convincingly, although a win's a win, we got to play a perfect game. Are we capable of doing so? Of course we are. All right. Will we? I don't know. We'll see what happens. But this game right here ain't going to be no easy game. All right. On offense versus their defense, who has, first of all, they have Chris Jones. Enough said, double him every play. Don't let up. Run pass, he's that dude. Understand, please. Defensive backfield, they got some studs back there now. All right, they handle their business when it comes to the run. Come to a pass. Okay, they handle their business against the pass. It's against the run is where they struggle. All right, we got to be able to run the football against these boys. Wilson, Mostert, do your thing. All right, Ahmed, hopefully you can get back into the good graces of the coaches because I don't know what happened to you. You just, Casper disappeared, bro. Like, I don't know what's going on. But anyway, that's besides the point because we got 2 other guys that should be able to get the job done. We got to be able to run the ball. Got to be able to control clock. Got to be able to hit our play action passes, make it tough on the defense. And we got to make sure we're executing well. All right, we're on the road, so you know what that means. The cheat motion, the speed motion, the motion, whatever you want to call it, the motion in the ocean, the motion potion, the motion. We got to make sure that when we're doing it, we're executing well, but we're probably not going to do it as much. All right? We're on the road. Apparently, this is one of the Kansas City Chiefs' 5 teams that have a home base or something like that. I don't know. Something like that. In Germany, so it's going to be a lot of Chiefs fans there. I saw a metric like 200-1. All right, so it's not looking good as far as noise is concerned for us. All right, now, I did see a picture of the stadium. At times, they have a tarp over it, and then at times they don't. I don't know if that tarp can stay during the game. I'm not sure. I would assume that it's good enough to stay up if they have it up in the first place, because if wind could take it, then, well, I guess there's nobody underneath. So, like, if wind could actually take it, then there's nobody playing on the field, so nobody can get injured. So maybe that's there just to, I don't know, guard against the elements while there's no actual match or play football game going on. I don't know. But if that tarp stays up there, I assume that the weather's not going to be as much of a factor. But if they take that thing off, they say it might rain. I don't know. It could get to be a sloppy game. But on offense, either way, we can't have sloppy play. Can't have motion penalties or anything like that. We got to be on our P's and Q's on offense. Give ourselves the best chance to win against a really good football team. Now, here's another factor. We've been there all week. All right. We came in on Tuesday. We left Monday, came in on Tuesday. Doggone Chiefs just got there today. All right. They just pulled up. We were there all week, got acclimated, hopefully. And we'll see if the Chiefs can get acclimated in the short amount of time that they're going to be there with the jet lag. 5 hours back. Ahead. Not back. 5 hours ahead. All right. So we're going to see if the difference messes with them, because that game is at 10 o'clock in the morning. 9, like our time, right? 9:30 Eastern time. Doggone 6:30, sorry. West Coast. So your body has to get acclimated to that. I believe Missouri's in a central time zone, so they'd be looking at an hour difference. So 8:30 in the morning. That's tough. All right. And if it's 2 hours, then 7:30 in the morning. That's tough, right? Hopefully their bodies get acclimated to the 5 hour difference, because although it's 1 o'clock over there, your body might not feel like that coming in on a Friday. Now, they didn't want to mess up, their weekly ways, and they didn't want to tamper with that at all. They didn't want to do nothing with that. Cool, whatever. All right? McDaniel said, well, we got to do this at some point if we want to make it far, right? So if we want to make it really far deep into the postseason, if we're going to have to do this anyway, then a little nugget I got from Rich Eisen today, then we might as well try now, because we got to be able to run this whole operation remotely. All right. Because if we make it far deep into the playoffs, we're going to have to do it then. Hint, hint, wink, wink. You understand what I'm getting at? All right. Hopefully you pick up what I'm putting down. That's why we went early. All right. We went early because of that reason, and also to get the guys acclimated, and also on top of that, so guys can get to some sightseeing before the game. All right. Now, hopefully this doesn't distract us. I don't believe it will. But sorry, by the way, if I'm doing this, I'm not digging in my nose. I'm scratching the surface of my nose because I don't know. It's just itching. Hopefully we don't get distracted, but I doubt we will. This is a game here that I'm conflicted with, because I really believe that we could win this game by 10 points. Like, I'm so serious. I believe we could win this game by 10 points. But I'm not going to pick us to win this game by 10 points. Matter of fact, I'm not going to pick us to win this game at all. In my prediction, right, I'm still on the show me, and then I'll believe tip. That's what I'm on right now. All right. I understand, guys, that I should have faith in my team. But we haven't beaten one of these teams yet. And we're still not at home. So, being that we're on the road, and being that I need them to prove to me that they can beat these type of teams, I got us losing this game right here, 34-27. All right? They beat us by a touchdown. We lose. We come back. And then we go and murk the doggone Raiders. I'll holler at y'all in the next week. Y'all already know what it is. Fins up till we die. Put in the comment section what your prediction for this game is. Do you think that we actually have a really good chance of winning this game? A blowout either way. Let me know. I'll holler at y'all after the game as usual. I'm out. Love y'all. I'll see y'all later on.